Okay, guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be explaining how to create a letter of complaint. Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
Teacher, repeat.
So today we are going to be explaining how to create a letter of complaint. First of all, a complaint is when you express that you are unhappy or dissatisfied with a product, a service, an experience, or even an employee of certain things. For example, because here we go with examples. Imagine that you go to a McDonald's, right? McDonald's is an enterprise. What you can buy at McDonald's?
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers, right? Fast food, hamburgers, French fries, etc. So
Soda.
over there, soda. So over there, you
Cookies.
had a bad experience, but it was with a product. Imagine that when you bought your hamburger had hair, a hair. Your hamburger had a hair on it. You tried to get something back, but you couldn't. They didn't accept that, and they said, no, it's your fault, or maybe it's your hair, and they didn't solve anything. So you are dissatisfied with the product and with the service in this case, because they didn't provide you with the solution to your problem at that moment. Right, so you start writing a letter, and a special letter called a letter of complaint. Dear McDonald's Enterprise, today I'm writing this letter because I went to your branch at Agora Mall, for example. Over there, on July 11th, I bought a combo of a McChicken with fries and a soda. On the burger, there was this hair. And when I told about this to the employees, they didn't solve my issue. So I'm not very happy about this situation. I'd like you to give me a compensation with that. I'd like to have free McDonald's for 1 month, right? I'll be waiting for your soon answer for 5 days. If you don't give me what I want in 5 days, we are going to legal procedures. We're going to the court, because that is not, that place was not in the conditions, in the clean or hygiene conditions. Okay, so you're complaining basically because your product was not into the standard. You are telling them the problem, the date, the specific place where that happened. You're telling them what you want and how many days you're going to wait for a solution. Okay. Yes, teacher, fantastic. But we don't do that here. I know that in the Dominican Republic, we are not used to do these kind of things. So at the moment that you create your letter of complaint, you are going to think that you are not in the Dominican Republic for a moment. You're going to think that you are in the United States, where they are actually afraid that something goes to a court and they get sued. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions about this so far?
No question.
That is the general skeleton of a letter of complaint. So first of all, you need to say what happened, right? What happened and where and when in the first part. So you need to say what, when, and where happened. All right, it can be in the opposite way. You can say where, when, and what. But you need to give a short description of what happened. Or imagine that you had a problem with an employee. The employee was impolite, didn't give you a good service, or whatever. You're going to talk about this employee in this case. If it's a product, you can say, for example, in Amazon, that you ordered this marker, the marker was broken. You can complain about the marker was broken or it was dry, it didn't work, whatever. I bought it this day at this web page, and you have to be specific. All right, so number 2, you have to tell them what you want. You need to tell them what you want in order to solve that issue, and you need to tell them the limited time for that. Also, if necessary, you leave your info or your contact info where you can get a reply. In the United States, you leave these because they can send you by mail coupons, gift cards, or whatever. Okay, so this is a letter of complaint in general. You are going to say why you are unhappy or dissatisfied about a product, an experience, a service, or maybe even the employee of a place. It doesn't have necessarily to be only product. Okay, in the letter, the structure in general is what happened, where happened, and when it happened. You need to say what you want because of all that happened, the limited time that you are available to wait for that, and the contact info. Remember that you need to be polite. You are not writing something sarcastic, angry, or impolite, in an impolite form. Everything has to be respectfully. So you can put your address, your city, your state. That means where you live. You can invent this part. It doesn't have to be your real information. Okay, your city, your state, and your zip code. Remember, it can be, it doesn't have to be real. Your email address, if you are sending it by email, if you want, you need to put the date. So, okay, thank you. So you need to put the date. All the rest of the information, like the name of contact and blah, 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 I don't need any of that. If you want, you can only put the company name. For example, if it's McDonald's, McDonald's. If it's Amazon, Amazon. Okay, if it's the name of a resort, because you had a bad experience in a resort, then you have to put the name of the resort. Okay, and you can put the address of that place, not mandatory. And here is where actually the letter starts. So don't put this, don't put like read. I don't care about that. So remember, it's a short letter of complaint. It's something short. On July 11, I bought a hamburger at the Agora Mall McDonald's for 200 pesos, or a McChicken combo for 250 pesos. Unfortunately, your hamburger has not performed very well. It was salty and it had a hair. And you can put all the details about why that was bad. or why you are unhappy about that. And you have to say, I am disappointed because blah, 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 blah. You have some examples over there that you can take into consideration. To resolve this problem, I would appreciate, I would like, I want your, you want money, a refund, a charge to the credit card, a repair, an exchange. You want something, you need to express what you want. Okay, if you don't do this, don't put any copies of documents, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't need that. So I look forward to your reply and resolution to my problem, and I'll wait until, and you can say until July 20th, for example. You have to tell them a limited amount of time. Blah, 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 blah. Before seeking for help from a customer protection, you know that we have an organism here in the Dominican Republic that is in charge of these kind of things, that is Proconsumidor, right? So they have something similar to that. That is the Consumer Protection Agency or the Better Business Bureau. You can use, you just can copy and paste that part if you want. I'm okay with that. Please contact me above the address or by phone number at, and you give them your contact information. Sincerely, Petranca de los Santos. I don't care what your name. I'm just kidding. I care. You have to put your real name there. You know. Okay. So this is the best template or example that I could look for you. Basically, that is a letter of complaint. As simple as that.